here to shake the matrix, expand your minds, and make y'all think. How are you doing this grand morning? It's been a good morning for me and the poops. We've been up meditating and enjoying just nature where we're at. We're way off grid, which is amazing. No complaints in that. So, I want to talk to you guys about the illusion of separation, the cosmic perspective of existence, truth of our beings, and what I'm about to share might just shake your world a little bit and might offend some religious minds, and I don't really care because that's not. I'm. I get this world. It's all your illusion, just part of the motion in life. So the illusion of separation. Let's talk about what if I told you that your life existed before you were even in this skin suit or even born? What if you have always existed beyond the limits of time and space? And the world you perceive, the one that you feel so tangibly real, has conditioned you to believe in its absolute reality. Much like, Oculus Games. But what if everything that you've experienced in this human form was not random, but meticulously chosen? And what if before entering this life, you mapped it out, every detail, even down to your family, your struggles, your losses, and your joys? Not as an accident, but as a conscious design. You chose this life. You chose this design. Everything. See, science teaches us that energy cannot be created, destroyed, and it's simply just transformed. If we are fundamentally energy, does this not suggest that we are eternal? Eternal energy. Quantum physics hints at the possibility of parallel realities where consciousness is not bound to a single timeline but exists in multiple states. The ancient philosophical and spiritual traditions have long to echo these teachings, these ideas. The soul predates the body and continues beyond the physical death. Even from psychology, a psychological perspective, the mind constructs reality based on its perceptions. Cognitive science suggests that our experience shapes our sense of self. But what if the reverse is also true? What if our soul, our core essence, chose these experiences to awaken itself? I know. It's hard to hear when you've gone through a lot of trauma. But imagine being me in the face of all creation, and this was the experience where I saw the contracts, the design, the co-created, and it made trauma go, well, there you go. It's like watching a dang movie, but I'm in it. It's easy to tell yourself when you're watching a movie, that ain't real. You're living in this illusion for a reason. See, this notion is even echoed through Carl Jung theory of individuation, where the self seeks wholeness through the trials and tribulations of life. See, religious and mystical traditions across the culture speak of the pre-birth, the state of existence, a limited space where the soul resides before incarnation, before it was, the Tibetan concept of Bardo and the Christian idea of predestination, or Hindu and Buddhism teachings of karma and reincarnation. There is no underlying thread. We are not merely at the mercy of fate, but active participation in unfolding of our own lives. You chose this. I chose this. The pre-birth world is a space beyond current comprehension. It's a place where we exist in a pure form, unburdened in the illusions of material realms. It's here we design our journey, selection, and lessons that will shape us. When we enter the world, we pass through a veil, and it obscures our true essence, and we forget. It's like amnesia. It makes us forget our origins. So let's talk about returning to the original design. We begin to see that this world operates much like a prison system, a space designed to teach us, to challenge us, and to force us to grow, and to understand that this unlocks a deeper purpose of our existence. Hello, good morning, everybody. You see, we must also consider the depths of our soul's contracts. What if the very struggles and triumphs we face were our agreements? We made them before entering this existence, this avatar, this world. These contracts are not punishments, but carefully chosen experiences meant to propel us towards enlightenment. The relationships, the hardships, even the moments of joy, the losses we encounter are all part of a grand design that we ourselves set in motion. When we recognize that we move from being victims to circumstances of conscious co-creators of reality. Now imagine a vast cosmic blueprint, a grand design sketched out by the celestial drafting table, and here beyond your human identity, laid out the blueprints of your journey, selecting the lessons, the challenges, the experiences necessary for your soul's evolution. Even physical form you inhabited, you chose this body. The gender, the culture, was chosen as part of a sacred agreement. This realm is as real as it seems. It constructs a stage of consciousness to experience itself in a way that fosters growth and transformation. This perspective is challenging because it implies that you have always been and had power. You had the power over your own life. Yeah, that was a kicker for me. It diminishes the illusion of victimhood right there. Hello? Victimhood just goes away. And it places the responsibility of creation squarely in your hands. You see, if you design this life, then you hold the ability to reshape it. And the first step is in reclaiming this power from the source, from others, and from your true self is the illusion. In truth, we are interconnected, infinite, and boundless. See, even the great mystics and the philosophers and the scientists have all in their own ways pointed to this reality. You are more than flesh and bones, more than your thoughts and emotions. This is not just against flesh and blood. You are consciousness itself, a fragment of the divine, playing a role in the grand cosmic dance. And when we embrace this perspective, life's struggles take on a new meaning. They are not punishment, but catalysts for awakening. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every triumph is part of the design, a step towards remembering who you truly are. So the question is this, not whether this life is real or an illusion, but rather what will you do with this awareness? How will you step into this creative force you have always been? The moment you recognize that you are both the architect and the experience of your reality, you reclaim the very power you have once believed was outside of you. You are here not by accident, but by choice. And the choice is to ultimate proof of your infinite nature. You're infinite. All right. So, how's everyone doing? Glad you're all here. Thank you for your comments. Yeah, I'll wave my hand again. Make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. Brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you are valuable and you matter. You're a unique puzzle piece, a part of this ultimate puzzle of the cosmos, and you design this life. So stop letting your trauma rule your life. All right. Your spark of the divine. Yahweh. Inhale, exhale. Part of the Elohim. Peace and love.